Hey, it's Miss Alana, working on math, getting smarter and smarter every day, just like you. Are you ready to solve some problems? All right, now before we solve some problems, we need to know, what do we always use? That's right, use your mind and a paper and a pencil. So make sure you have that. But what do we use? We use our cubes clues. Fam, do you remember what the cubes clues are? Fam, write it down. If you don't know, write it down right there. Can you see it? All right, so I'll come back to that. So for this problem, I wrote it down right here. Can you see it? Can you see it right there? Okay, it says, Miss Alana is making a strawberry banana smoothie. She needs 3/4 of a cup of strawberries and 2/3 of a cup of bananas. Now, I wrote 2 questions down for you that I need your help to help me solve it. So make sure you write this down in your journal or on a piece of paper. I'll put it up again. Pause the video if you need it. All right, let's read that again. Miss Alana is making a strawberry banana smoothie. She needs 3/4 of a cup of strawberries and 2/3 of a cup of bananas. 2 questions for you that we need to solve. Question number 1, it says, how much fruit does she need in all? I need to know how much fruit. How much fruit? And question number 2, how much more strawberries does she need than bananas? All right, so first thing, did you write it down? All right. Pause it and write down both those questions. All right, so you do need to write this down because we do need to do our cubes clues. I'm not going to do it, but you are going to do it on your paper. So I will walk you through the steps. So do them as I say the steps. All right, so what is the first step? The first step is the C step. What does that mean? You need to circle the numbers. So go ahead and on your problem, circle the numbers that you see. Now, we're going to do one problem at a time. So you can do the first one, or you can go ahead and circle the numbers and everything. All right, so did you do that? All right, the next step is the U step, which is to underline the key words. Now, there are some keywords there that tell you what operation do you need to do. Do you see the keywords? Tell me the keywords. You can even type it in the comments below. Type the numbers that you see. Type the keywords that you see and let the rest of us know what operation those keywords are telling you what to do. All right, are you done with that? And the next step right there is the B step, is to box the question. Go ahead and box the question. And this one we have 2 questions. So go ahead and box both of them. And we're going to work them out separately, okay? And the next step is the E step, eliminate unnecessary information. Was there anything in there that we do not need? Go ahead and cross those out. And the last step is the S step, to solve and check. Now remember, we have 2 different problems, so we are going to solve both problems separately. All right, so for the first one, how much fruit does she need in all? Now, what is your keyword there that tells you what operation you need to do? How much in all? Those are some keywords there. And what operation do you need to do? You need to add. So are you ready to add? What are we adding? We are adding the fractions that we have, 3/4 and 2/3. Now, if you have forgotten, or you're like, I don't even know how to add fractions, go check out my video and Miss Alana's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe today because I do have the rules listed for you. But if you don't have time to do that now, I will help you with the steps. So bam, right here. Okay, I'm going to cover it up so you can't see. So I went ahead and worked it out. Guess what? I was at school, then the power went out. So I am here in my office recording for you. All right. So we have 3/4 plus 2/3. Now, can we add fractions? We can, but not when they have different denominators. So what do we need to do? We need to make sure they have the same denominator. And how do we do that? By multiplying the denominator to find a common denominator. All right, so we can multiply 3/4 by 3, which gives us 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3, don't look at the answers. And 4 times 3 is 12. And 2/3, we'll multiply that by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. Now what do? We'll add them together. What is 9 plus 8? That is 17, and then 12. So that 12 stays the same. So please always remember, do not just add the numerators and denominators together. That is not how you add fractions. So now we have 17/12. So you're trying to peek. All right, and what kind of fraction is that? That is an improper fraction, which means the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So what do we need to do? We need to divide, bam, right there. 17, number on top, goes on the inside of that division house. Divided by 12 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. Subtract 5, that's our remainder. So what is our answer? 1 and 5/12. That means 1 whole and 5/12. Oh, you know what? I forgot to write my unit. What is my unit? Go back to the question. It says, how much fruit does she need in all? I need, write your sentence, I need 1 and 5/12 cups of fruit in all. All right, are you ready? Moving on to question number 2. Now, you should have already done your cubes clues on that, minus the S step, the solve and check step. So do that now. If you have not, oh, hold on. We forgot to check your work. Make sure you multiplied everything correctly. Make sure you change your improper fraction correctly. You can even work it out a different way to make sure that you worked it out right. All right, moving on. Question number 2. Bam, right there. How much more strawberries does she need than bananas? What is our keywords there that tell us what operation we need to do? Right there. How much more? How much more tells us that we need to do what? We need to subtract. Thumbs up if you knew that. You're so smart. All right, so here's my work. Write it down. Now, maybe you don't need my help, so you can pause the video, work it out, and then come back and see if you got it right. All right, so we have, look, this is why you need to use a pencil. I messed up right there, and I couldn't find my whiteout. So that's a 3. All right, 3/4 minus 2/3. Now, again, just like adding fractions, we need the same denominator. We need like denominators. Don't just subtract or you will get it wrong. That's not going to work. So we already know what to multiply. We're going to multiply that 3/4 by 3 and that 2/3 by 4. Oh, cover my answer. 3/4 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. Now we subtract the numerators. 9 minus 8 is, bam, 1/12. Now you always need to make sure that you simplify your answer, but guess what? It's already simplified. So, bam, we are done. Write your answer in a complete sentence. It says, how much more strawberries does she need than bananas? Miss Alana, that's me. I need 1/12 more, 1/12 of a cup more strawberries than bananas. All right? Now, are you good with adding and subtracting fractions? If you are, moving on to the next video. If not, watch it again, practice again. Remember, if you work hard and you practice every day, get smarter and smarter. Love you.